If you're anything like me, and God, I hope you're not, but if you're anything like me, you probably shoot way too much stuff and you end up with way too much footage, and most of it's not great. Alright, so you've seen in my previous video that obviously being a photographer that we use the star rating system quite frequently, and when I sort of transitioned over to video, I found that I was trying to find something similar and really struggling to find it. I was trying to find a way to be able to organize my video content in a way that I could easily find the best bits when it comes to editing, and also needed a method to try and reduce the amount of clutter that I had in my video content. So I use VLC as a really fast method to show video content, but you can use anything. It doesn't matter whether it's QuickTime or whatever, but I just like to create it as a playlist so I can run through them really quickly. First thing when I'm creating video content is I usually have a sort folder, and everything goes into the sort folder. From there, I then try and break it out into the bits and pieces of different content. So that's what I've done here. You can see this trip to Japan that we did a little while ago. I've got heaps and heaps of folders, basically one for every day that we kind of did, but then sometimes that broke out into different things. Then within that, so this example here that I'm going to look at is when we went to Universal Studios, and I've then broken it out into the bits and pieces that were there. Each of these I've got a lot of videos. Now what's good and what's not good, if just glancing out, I can't tell. So what I want to be able to do is just look at what is really the best bits. Effectively all we're doing is just running through each video, taking a look at it, seeing whether it's something good or not. So looking at this, that's not a bad shot. So I think I'll grab, so that's that one. I'm gonna give that 3 stars. And all I'm doing is literally moving it into a folder to whether it's good or not. I think, yeah, Jesse reacts to that, so that's a great reaction. I love that video. Click next to go to next. So then I'll drop that one in, that's a 5. This one here, good reactions too. Yeah, that's great. So I'm gonna drop that one in as a 5 as well. This one here, nothing really happens. So that instantly goes to a 1 star. This one, snow starts to fall. Oh, yeah, it's not too bad, but it's, yeah, it's whatever. So I'm gonna move that one to probably there. I use a GoPro most of the time when we go on holidays, and I just shoot like crazy and grab everything. Lots of little short clips, as many short clips as possible, because when it comes to editing, that's much easier to throw together highlights of what happened. Usually I've got some shots on the 5D, and then I've got some stuff on the drone and so on, and you want to mix all that in. But again, regardless of which one I shot it on, you've got good stuff and you've got not so good stuff. So you want to be able to find that good stuff. Sometimes you want to make a short video, so you just want the absolute highlights. And then other times you want to try and get a chronological view of your holiday, and you want to add in as much as you can, but without all the crap. So that's a definite, slightly out of order because we had 2 GoPros running at the same time. That's awesome, actually. I love that shot. Okay, so that's definitely going to a 5. This one, that bloody thing was making all the noise until we got to it, and suddenly it decided not to make any noise. I can't even see it through the glass, so that's a 1 star. Right, so they're the type of things you don't want to waste your time in editing going through those. That's pretty cool. Cool thing about VLC is you can so I'm going to give that one a 3, but this one, I love this shot, is you can tap through, so shift and arrow jumps by 5 seconds. No, just arrow on its own is 10 seconds. And then control arrow is like 30 seconds or something. So that's a cool shot. That's a nothing. Can't even see. Contextually, this has got something contextually in it. This woman was cracking the shits at the kid who wouldn't get out of the way. And there we have it. So now I have a folder sorted, and so when I'm looking at the 5-star stuff, I've got a couple of clips there that are 4s and 5s, and that means when I drag that into Premiere Pro, I'm already going to have it all sorted and ready, and so then I can sort of, basically drag to the timeline the bits that are really, really good. And so if I only wanted to make some videos really short, then I'll just drag in the 5-star stuff. But if I want to do something that's a little more interesting and a little bit longer, then I'll grab 4 and 5 stars and dump them onto the timeline. Let's be honest, it's one of those things, if you like just sorting through stuff as a bit of a meditation, then it's a fun thing to do. For some people, it may not be. But at the end of the day, now I've got a whole bunch of options about when I get to editing with this content, but also with storage, right? If I'm starting to run out of space and I've got too much there, then I can just delete all the 1s and 2s, star stuff, which I now know is crap, and I don't have to worry about going through it and getting, I don't have to worry about losing the good stuff. So that's it. Nice and easy. I just thought I'd share that. I don't know what other people are doing. Obviously, I'm not working in a video industry, so I don't know. There's probably way better ways out there that other people are using. If they are, I'd love to hear about it, and I'm sure I'll find it. But I just did a search on YouTube and I couldn't really find anything around this stuff. So I thought I'd share mine. Anyway, give us a like if you liked that. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Thanks, bye.
Showing off, don't wanna have to wait tonight. Better off, I'm gonna find my